Evening beer drinkers, welcome back to Mancave Beer Reviews. 12 beers of Christmas, beers 6 and 7 and beers 3 and 4 from the Maldon Brewery Christmas beer range. We have Sleigh Driver and Rudolph's Red. Sleigh Driver is a sensible 3.9% ABV and Rudolph Red is a still sensible 4.3% ABV. So I'm going to put that to one side. We're going to start on the Sleigh Driver. Fingers crossed we're going to get a Christmas beer. Who knows? They are both bottle conditioned. I'm losing my tea towel here. So we've got to pour them carefully. Anyway, let's get it out and into a glass. Again, fairly light for a Christmas beer. When I think of Christmas beers, I think of rubies, reds, milds, stouts, porters, anything along that line. We'll see, we'll see. Back out of Mancave tonight, it's a bit mild again tonight, so, and there's the sediment, lovely. Yeah, a bit mild tonight, so I thought I'd pop out back into the Mancave and you can see my Christmas lights. In fact, it might be a bit, let's turn that other one, let's have a look at that. Yeah, you can see Christmas lights now, look at that. Okay. Well, yeah, once again, beer coloured beer. Medium carbonation, very little head because I poured it carefully because of the sediment. Yeah, slightly light, a little bit hazy. There's a bit of sediment got in there, not a problem. Let's see what she smells like. Again, like yesterday's beer, a little bit spicy. Anything on the bottle to give us a clue? 13th century Norway, the law required each peasant household to brew a beer for Yule and to have a party. How sensible. We're doing just that with Sleigh Driver, a brown bitter ale hopped with Bavarian mandarina hops and spiced with cinnamon and orange for extra zest. There you go, so spicy. Cinnamon and orange. Am I getting any of that? Not really, but it's quite cold out here, so beers tend to not give off as much aroma when they're a bit cold. Anyway, let's get a face in it. Cheers. It's a nice beer. Not bad at all. The slightest hint of spice on the back. Excuse me. Not much on the front at all. Fairly standard beer on the front, but the slightest kind of spicy, nutmeggy, cinnamony kind of. That's not bad actually. That's the most Christmassy Maldon beer I've had yet, without a doubt. You definitely get that kind of reminiscent of those, like I say, kind of mulled wine, spices, herbs, that kind of what I expect from a Christmas beer. Not bad. Still, it's not Christmas in a glass, which is what I'm looking for. The holy grail to me is 2 mouthfuls and you just think of Christmas. That's getting there. That's not bad. That's not bad. But like yesterday's beer, that's not getting more than 3.5. As a standalone beer, it's very good, but just not quite Christmassy enough. So let's put that down with the bottle and let's crack open the Rudolph Red. Slightly stronger, 4.2%. Let's see what she tastes like. I am running out of glasses. I must do some washing up and bring the glasses back in from the kitchen. Okay, let's get her out into a glass. Wow, very, very similar in colour to Sleigh Driver. Very similar. Excuse me. I'm getting an aroma from that immediately as I start pouring that, and the sediment's coming through already. Look at that. I'm getting something from that straight away. Again, very little head because I poured it carefully. Looks slightly hazy, but very similar in colour to that one. In fact, almost identical in colour to that one, to the Sleigh Driver. Okay. That's got a spirity, brandy kind of traditional rich ruby in colour with distinct malt flavour, which precedes a delightfully hoppy finish. Rudolph Red is an ideal complement to your Christmas dinner for drinking with friends during the festive season. I'm not giving much away, but definitely has a kind of a brandy type kick to it, definitely. Anyway, let's get our face in it. Cheers, everybody. That's strange. I'm getting none of that brandy taste that I was getting on the nose. No brandy taste at all. Isn't that weird? Front or back. Slightly hoppy on the back. Bitter on the front. Bloody bugger. It's just not Christmas. Perfectly good beer, perfectly drinkable, but you wouldn't drink of that and think Christmas. I've got 3 beers left, I think. What was I say? It was 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, maybe more than that. Maybe 5 beers left. Maths is terrible. Yeah, not happy with that at all. Say, not happy with it. Perfectly drinkable, perfectly good beer. I probably would buy it again at the right price. However, all I'm getting from that, like I say, the brandy I was getting on the nose, excuse me, I'm not getting at all on the taste. Not even slightly. Just your standard malty, hoppy. It's okay, but again, 3.5. Oh well, let's try again tomorrow. Sleigh Driver, Rudolph's Red, Maldon Brewing Company. Both perfectly acceptable beers, very drinkable, but just not bloody Christmas. 3.5 out of 5 Mancave beer reviews. What am I to do? Cheers, everybody. Take care.